There's something truly special about making croissants from scratch. The way simple, everyday ingredients transform into delicate, buttery pastries with hundreds of flaky layers. It's a process that requires patience, precision, and care, but the reward is incomparable. A freshly baked croissant, golden brown on the outside, soft and airy on the inside, with layers so delicate they shatter at the slightest touch, is the ultimate indulgence. And the best part? You don't need to travel to a Parisian bakery to experience this magic. With a little effort and dedication, you can create the perfect croissant right in your own kitchen, filling your home with the rich aroma of buttery pastry and the warmth of a true labor of love. The process begins with preparing a beautifully enriched yeast dough, the foundation of every great croissant. Made with flour, sugar, salt, yeast, butter, and milk, the dough is kneaded until smooth and elastic, then left to rest and rise. This initial fermentation is crucial. Allowing the yeast to work its magic, developing both structure and flavor. But the real secret to a great croissant lies in the next step, lamination. Laminating dough is an art form in itself. This is where the signature flaky layers are created, as butter is folded into the dough through a series of careful rolling and folding steps. A large slab of cold, high-quality butter is encased within the dough, which is then rolled out and folded multiple times to distribute the butter evenly. Each fold increases the number of layers exponentially, ensuring that when the croissants bake, the butter melts and creates steam, lifting the layers to produce that irresistible, light, crispy texture. Between each fold, the dough must be chilled to keep the butter firm and prevent it from melting into the dough too soon. This patience pays off, as the final pastry will be incredibly flaky and tender. With every roll and fold, you are creating the delicate architecture of a croissant, the countless buttery layers that make it both crispy and melt in your mouth soft at the same time. The process may take hours, but the transformation of simple ingredients into a pastry masterpiece is worth every minute. Once the lamination is complete, the dough is carefully rolled out one final time and cut into long, thin triangles. Each triangle is gently rolled from base to tip. forming the classic crescent shape that croissants are known for. The ends can be slightly curved inwards for a more traditional look. At this stage, the croissants are placed on a baking tray and left to proof, allowing them to rise once more and develop even more airy layers before they are baked. Just before they go into the oven, they are brushed with an egg wash, giving them a deep golden color and a beautifully glossy finish. As the croissants bake, the butter melts and releases steam, causing the dough to puff up and create those signature flaky layers. The scent of butter fills the kitchen, rich and inviting, signaling that something truly special is about to come out of the oven. When they emerge, perfectly golden brown, warm, and crisp, the temptation is almost too much to resist. Tearing one apart reveals the soft, that airy crumb inside, a mesmerizing pattern of endless layers that seem to dissolve on the tongue. The contrast between the crisp exterior and the pillowy, buttery interior is what makes a croissant so irresistible. But croissants are more than just a pastry. They are a canvas for endless flavors and variations. You can enjoy them plain, letting their delicate buttery flavor shine, or fill them with chocolate before baking to create pain au chocolat. Almond croissants, made by filling them with a rich almond paste and topping them with slivered almonds, add a delicious nutty sweetness. Savory versions, filled with ham and cheese, make for an incredible breakfast or brunch treat. Pair your homemade croissants with a steaming cup of coffee or tea for the ultimate breakfast experience. Slather them with homemade jam or drizzle them with honey for a simple yet decadent treat. Or, if you want to take things even further, use them as the base for an indulgent croissant sandwich, layering them with creamy cheese, smoked salmon, or fresh greens. However you choose to enjoy them, one thing is certain: nothing compares to the taste of a croissant made with your own hands. Making croissants at home may seem intimidating at first, but it is a journey worth taking. It's a process that connects you to the traditions of classic French baking, requiring patience, technique, and an appreciation for the slow, careful craft of pastry making. But with every roll, fold, and proof, you are building something truly special, an edible masterpiece that carries the warmth of your effort and the magic of homemade perfection. So, set aside a morning, gather your ingredients, and embrace the rewarding experience of making croissants from scratch. Watch as the dough transforms in your hands, feel the crisp layers crackle beneath your fingertips, and savor the rich, buttery taste of a pastry that is entirely your own. Whether shared with loved ones or enjoyed in a quiet moment with a cup of coffee, homemade croissants are more than just a treat. They are a celebration of craftsmanship, patience, and the simple joy of baking.